Experiential learning is central to what the Centre for Performance Science is about. The experience of doing something is something that you really have to go through. It's not something that can be conveyed by words alone. And yet it is what happens at that embodied physical level that very often determines how a performance unfolds.
What we're doing with experiential learning is getting performers of different types to experience other people's performance domains. And by doing that, they can see how other people do it effectively and then draw back skills and ways to improve their own domain-specific expertise.
All of us have a sort of primary discipline, but what we're particularly interested in at the Centre for Performance Science is looking beyond that to see how other kinds of expertise can illuminate aspects of our own practice.
The conditions under which people perform are really very different from those conditions where they learn. So we can use simulation to turn the volume up on some aspects of stress so that people can actually experience it and to know how they're responding to it. Very often with performance situations, we go through them and we notice only the bad things. What we can do with simulation and the techniques we've developed is to isolate the good and the bad things. What do you do well? Where can you improve and where can you accentuate your strengths?
The Centre for Performance Science has recently started working with the Executive Education Department and the Business School at Imperial College London. The participants in these programs have started coming to use the performance simulator here at the Royal College of Music to gain greater insight into themselves.
Simulation is a means of interrogating performance. It's a means of bringing performance out into view and exploring what are its characteristics. And the work that we're doing is using simulation to identify something that is important from one world, abstracting it and then representing it so that other people can experience and engage with it.
Simulation allows us to recreate the steps and the experience of performance. We do that at the Royal College of Music in our performance simulator. We also can do it in the carbon capture lab at Imperial College, where we can simulate disaster situations and teams have to come together to solve those problems.
So we're working on a lab approach. We expose people to uncertainty because these are technical environments they don't know about. So they have like a multiple facet of problem solving. What we're trying to do is to not get one-dimensional or two-dimensional learning, but three-dimensional and four-dimensional learning, right? And that's important for people, that they get fresh ideas, that they're inspired, and that they get this energy out of that.
At the Centre, we're very keen to recognise and develop the idea of experiential learning as being something that needs to be looked at scientifically. There's so much that you can show but can't tell, or that you can do but can't explain in every area of practice, that addressing that and trying to work out what are the key characteristics that lead to effective experiential learning is work that needs to be done.